Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Sky Simulations DC-9 Checkout Flight, Season 1, Episode 1, on/from my end. Now, of course, in this episode, we fly yet another payware add-on. Another payware add-on I purchased out of my work money, as well as my birthday money. And, of course, we really don't have much to say except fly around Glenwood Hills, so this thing really truly is a pain in the rear end, you know, to operate, just so you know. And of course, sometimes it's worth doing, so you can be, of course, breaking through as seen fit if you watch, you know, the Quantum Groves videos. So here we are, a DC-9, a plane I've admired since childhood. Today's flight is a special one. Even though I had to go through the tedious process of, you know, a lot of things here, here's one thing I'm going to say. I, in of all truth, just shortcutted. And of course, I'm going to taxi out to takeoff again. Even though you cannot do this in real life. Of course, one thing I can definitely tell you is that, you know, the DC-9 is not like modern jets. It's got that raw vintage feel. No fancy glass cockpit, no automated luxury. This is some pilot's aircraft. Alright, let's get moving. But before I do, you know, I'm going to say I'm going to go the shortcutted version because this is, of course, the first flight. You know. Now, of course, I don't always show startup procedures because these things take a lot of time. Now, if you want me to, I could do that, but you're going to have to be really patient with me, for that matter. Yeah, I've always seen these colors since I was a kid. Here I am living out yet some more child nostalgia. Now, before I say anything negative or anything like that, just know and understand that at Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions, we're also here to entertain audiences. So one of these next times, I'll do the full pre-flight, per your request. Just be patient with me. Alright, so, as usual, if you've watched me a while, you should know, at this point, what I do when I have an engine out, anything like that. All I really am going to do is I'm just going to fly around Albuquerque. Now there will be ATC chatter, and of course, in this video, this is what else we'll be doing, you know. We'll be doing how I used to play Flight Simulator back in the 2004 NX days. We'll be flying this DC-9, you know, VFR, talking to ATC, just like myself and anyone else, really. I'm gonna clear this whole time. You want a quick cabin shot? Okay, I can give that to you. No problem. No problem. I can give that to you. It's the best I can offer. Going back in. What's going on? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of alarms. You know how things are at Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions, do you? Let's go. Okay, let's go to Glenwood Hills. Our traffic control's got to talk any minute now. This also raises the question, how many of you all watching my videos are students anywhere? Like this flight here, and my reason for shortcutting is this. For the same reason why, you know, you're shown and told how to behave in school first few days, and of course orient with the new school. And even those who went to S.Y.Jackson when you were kids watching this video from the 90s to the early 2010s. You may have gotten, you know, the first day dismissed, you know, 10 before 2. And of course, that's the reason for this flight, is because of the same reason why, you know, for those who went to elementary school with Albuquerque public schools, you're given that half day, first day. Okay. Whatever, who really cares? Who really cares? I'm gonna fly to... Don't go down in there.
Albuquerque Tower Delta 5 frequency change. Albuquerque approach Delta 5 Delta East type 5 miles east to 6,800 feet. Request flight following.
Nice show.
Squawk tree 773 Delta 54 heavy.
Delta 54 heavy, contact 6 mile cookie 400 feet. Altimeter 200.9.
Hey y'all, I got a wish.
Roger Delta 54 heavy.
Hello Duke City, there is a wish in my hands. And hello Glenwood Hills, there is a wish I have here. So this video, like I said from before, is just like, you know, first day of school orientation, so to speak. Like get acquainted with campus routines and how to behave. Like for example, like I said from before, has anybody here gone to S.Y.Jackson Elementary School watching this video? From the late 90s all the way to, of course, the early to mid 2000s. You remember getting out at 1350 hours on day 1 of school, regardless of what day of the week it is? Well, this is what this video is, so to speak. Alright. Alright, your joyride's over.
127.7 Delta 54 heavy. Goodbye. Bye. Albuquerque 54 heavy 11,500 feet.
Delta 54 heavy approach altimeter 200.9 radar contact.
Alright, we're going back to Albuquerque.
Albuquerque Tower Delta 5 heavy 11 miles 12,300 feet to land.
Delta 5 Albuquerque.
Alright, runway 26. Fine.
Make left base 6 Delta 5 heavy.
Okay, runway 26, let's go. Alright, even though this flight is short, there's of course no changing of my intentions here, really. Now, the purpose of this video is just like, you know, day 1 of school, if you went to elementary. For the same reason why you got that half day, and of course, shown and told how to behave in school, so to speak. With this one here, It's more like I'm acquainting members with the DC-9 and, of course, how to behave. We've gone over that earlier. Well, one thing I could definitely tell you about on how to behave is this. Mean and weird comments, I'll put your name on the bounty, which means, of course, if you say anything mean or weird, you know, about my videos up to a certain level, I will, of course, make a reading mean and weird comments video, tag you in it, and of course, you know, announce what you've done wrong. Now, bearing in mind, too, that, you know, I know my town, I know how to get in. That's why I've not followed this exactly. Because, yeah, for real, I know my town, and I lived in Albuquerque for 30 years. And you should know all this if you've lived in Albuquerque that long, too. Alright. So I love the DC-9 because some part of me just loves it. And I chose to work with that part that loves it. I got you. Hold on. You know how things are at Labrador Flagport Gaming Productions. We're mostly emergency flights. That's why I do these things. Hold on. I heard you. Okay, this flight is a test. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be. Alright. That went well. Now your emergency alarms here and everything was the example of on day one of school. on most campi, where they say we will be doing a fire drill, so to speak. This is basically what this is. So this checkout flight is basically, you know, your first day of whatever you want to say, of wherever you're getting education from. If you're a student of anywhere watching this video. Okay, let's get out of the runway.
Delta 5-4 heavy contact.
121.9 Delta Heavy. Goodbye. Bye.
Let's get a gate.
Albuquerque ground Delta 5 Heavy taxi to the gate.
Delta 5-4 heavy taxi heavy Alpha 11.
I think I know where it is.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 11 Delta 5-4 Heavy.
So in this concourse here. I'm familiar with Albuquerque Airport, so I know what I'm doing. Aha! We're in the sweet nick of time. Amazing. Okay, let's connect the jetway. Hey, that's the service door. What are you doing?
Albuquerque ground Delta 5-4 Heavy. Could you please connect your jetway to the aircraft?
Delta 5-4 heavy. The jetway is going to be cleared.
Let's also connect the jetway. Alright. That door popped open. Okay, let's give you one more thing. I'm gonna go in the cabin and begin the process of one more thing. Alright, now listen up. Before we disembark, let's go to one more thing. You made the board whenever you're ready. Let me just check out here for all else. Okay, one more thing. Alright, there are flights that feel routine, and then flights feel like where every second matters. Today was a dream fulfilled, or at least I got some compensation for it. The DC-9 and Albuquerque and childhood nostalgia all coming together on a perfect checkout flight. There's so much ahead for this aircraft in any all each and every series. I can't wait to explore every detail, but for now, I'll say that, of course, I did not use the autopilot for this flight nor fly very long because this is for the same reason why, of course, to most of you who are in Albuquerque and have gone to S.Y.Jackson Elementary School from the late 90s to, of course, the early to mid 2000s, you may have gotten, you know, the 1:50 p.m. dismissal on that day, and of course, you were given little to no work and were given a fire drill for the first day. So this is basically, you know, first day of school orientation stuff. Otherwise, that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all around.